Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Hope you all are doing good and well as usual. If you are brand new here, my name is Nikki, and here you'll find me talking about all things nail polish. And if you are a returning subscriber, hello. It has been a long time since I've uploaded, and there's reasons for that, but that's probably going to be part of another video because today I want to talk about my picks for this fall season. This is part of a collab that happens with some lovely other ladies on YouTube here. I'm going to link everybody down in the description box below, and shout out to Nurse Jackie and Amanda Nail Polish Hound for putting this together. Now if you're brand new to my seasonal rack, I usually just keep it pretty simple. I keep it to 10 picks, and I usually try to stick between specialty finishes and creams just to have a mix of all things I like during this time of year. Obviously this is just kind of a lookbook. I don't really stick to these 10. I feel like since I've become such a seasonal polish wearer, I feel like it's wrong for me to still wear brights this time of year, but the sun is still shining and I don't have any brights right now on this rack, but I might still wear some for the month of September because it's not quite getting as cold, which your girl will never complain about. No, we don't complain about it not being cold here in September. Now a few things have changed. I got a third Helmer drawer. I mean, we can talk about how I didn't need it, but I sure am not returning it because you know it's my favorite color. That's basically why I bought it. But yeah, we're gonna get into all of that new stuff in another video. I feel like I want to tell you guys now, but I feel like I kind of want to make a separate video for that stuff, which is what I'm going to do. So without further ado, let's just get into these 10 picks. The very first one I have for you is from What Addiction. This is called Leaf Peeping. I did purchase this one in PPU of last year for Rewind. It did come out in December of 2022 though. Absolutely gorgeous. This one, I've already worn it. I knew I was going to pull this out from my fall rack when I got it in the mail. It is breathtaking. I love this orangey, kind of fiery base with a multitude of multichrome flakies that are ranging from, you know, blue to green to pink to yellow. This is beautiful. I kind of thought the flakies would kind of get lost in the base because they're sparse. And I keep reminding myself, just because it's not jam-packed doesn't mean it's not going to show on my nails, but this one really did. So I decided to top this one with a topper that I liked but I didn't love. It was from Sweetheart Polish. It's called Everything. It's inspired by Everything Bagel Spice Seasoning. I didn't really need a topper for this because the flakies were just so pretty, but yeah, I just wanted to see what it looked like. And I liked it, but I didn't love it. So I'm probably going to top that topper with something else. Probably something more on the emerald green side. But yeah, this one was really beautiful, and I'm loving it for every fall now. My second pick comes from MJ Lacquer. This is called Falling Leaves, which I've already worn. It's kind of nice to already be on a roll with these fall polishes. I feel like when fall comes around, I can't help but wear all my fall picks. This one is a beautiful evergreen holographic, and it is jam-packed with a bit of holographic shimmer and some beautiful green shimmer that even shifts from blue as well as to yellow. This is so nice in the sun and provides just a really nice fall feeling on your nails. This did cover for me perfectly in 2 coats. This is actually still available on Janet's site. This one I really do want to get on my toes as well because I think it's really nice for the summer, for when the sun is still shining, because it is. And I think it's just really sparkly on your toes and just gives it that fall feeling still. So that was MJ Lacquer's Falling Leaves. Next, I have another one and only pick from C&D Vinylux. This is called Plum Paisley. I did get this in a mystery box from Harlow & Cole years ago when the owner used to do mystery boxes. And this one I was really happy to get because it's right up my alley in that eggplant purple kind of feeling. I just gravitate towards these type of deep purples so much in the fall time. I also love that it has the addition of a jewel tone shimmer as well. These are perfect for fall. I especially love jewel tones in the winter though, just because with how dull winter is, it's nice to have something that's just very vibrant and shiny on your nails. And when the sun comes out still in the winter time, as it does sometimes, this will still look great in the sun as well. So I love how deep it is, and I've heard that this brand lasts really long on our nails too. So I was thinking of doing like a legit 7-wear week test, because that's what it says on the bottle, and I've heard a lot of wonderful things. So definitely excited to get that on my nails. Fourth pickup is H&M's Cozy Up. This one, I wanted to save it for my winter rack, but it has such cozy fall vibes too, with that mauve pink dusty base. I was like, yes, I love this. And I love dusty pinks, one of my favorite pinks to wear. And this one has a beautiful shimmer that shifts from, you know, orange to kind of gold. I didn't mean to say orange, I meant to say yellow, to green, to pink. It's very interesting, especially for a brand like H&M, because we're expecting like creams from them and stuff like that. But this was beautiful. They have a lot of really interesting indie finishes that you wouldn't expect. This is probably a polish that I would take on vacation with me and probably wear it like all year round, because it's very versatile. It's dusty enough for fall and winter, but it's also like bright and shimmery enough for spring and summer. But I am sticking with it for my fall season because I'm just loving the cozy vibes that it's giving. So that was Cozy Up. One of my favorite picks on this rack comes from Great Lakes Lacquer. This is called Hoooo. I'm not sure what the reference is, but I know it's for Island Horizons collection 2.0. I didn't know that she actually had a first collection, and they're all beautiful shimmers as well. But this one is just so grungy for this time of year, and I think it's perfect to wear at the end of September to the beginning of October, kind of because it's between fall and Halloween. It's perfect. When the maker Mariah uses this shimmer in any type of base that she chooses, it just shines. This one kind of flips from, I don't know if you can see in the bottle, there's a bluish green, but also flips from like copper to orange. It's stunning, and Great Lakes Lacquer actually performs really well on me. Just her formula is just, you know, there's something else. It's quickly becoming one of my favorite indie brands, and every time they're kind of hard to attain because the maker has sales so randomly, which is fine, you know. But yeah, but I'm saying the wait is definitely worth it when you do get them in the mail. So that's one that definitely go on my nails this season. This next yellow pick comes from N90 Lacquer. This is called Corn Maize. It's in this beautiful, like kind of like golden yellow color, and then it also has a bit of holographic in there. This has an amazing formula. I haven't worn it, but man, all the N90 polishes I have in my collection, I just fall in love with even just looking at the bottle. There's just something really unique and special about them. Even though this is just a yellow holographic, I don't have any of this tone in my collection. And it's so perfect for this time of year. It's giving, you know, being outside, going to a pumpkin patch, which is something I've never done. But that's just kind of the vibe this one gives me. And yellow is just my favorite color. So you know, this one's going on my nails. It's absolutely stunning. Next we have an oldie but such a goodie from China Glaze. This is called Stroll, and this one is so old school. It even has that old like kind of newspaper looking label that China Glaze used to have. I actually like these labels better than the new ones. I don't know, I just like the whole aesthetic of them, and it reminds me when I first got into China Glaze and how excited it made me about nail polish and this hobby. But this one is in a mulled wine, kind of like maroon burgundy base. It's very interesting, and it has gold fleck shimmer in there. This came out in the Rodeo Diva fall collection, like 2009. That collection is so nostalgic and retro. When I think about it, it just makes me smile. And this is one of my top picks. I went through some stuff to get this polish. I think it was like astronomical shipping from Head to Toe Beauty, because no, I'm lying. I found it on nailpolishcanada.com when I'd given up on finding this. I was gonna buy it on Head to Toe Beauty, but yeah, I found it, and I think it was one of the last ones there, and I was like, holy, like, what a throwback. So I've worn this a few times now. I usually wear it towards the end of the year. It's even great for Christmas too, but yeah, I just love it. Looking against those fall leaves, it reminds me of just wearing cozy scarves, which I do actually wear a lot of. I absolutely love this one, and definitely so nostalgic to get this on my nails. I absolutely love it. The last three are all creams. Kept it pretty simple. This first one I have is from SMI Cult. This is called Kings and Thieves. I got this one because it's basically a dupe of China Glaze's Bermuda Breakaway, which is one of like my favorite like indigo leaning creams. It's a mix between indigo and blue, and it's such an interesting blue color. I never thought I'd be able to find it. But the only thing about this one is that the formula is not the greatest. It has full coverage in about 3 to 4 coats on my swatch wheel, which I wasn't expecting because I know this brand is like on the higher end, even though I did find it for pretty cheap when I went to the States. But still, you know, for higher end stuff, you just expect great performance. And, you know, when China Glaze has a better performance, this one, you know, it kind of makes you question stuff. But regardless, I do love these denim blues. There's just something really bold about them this time of year. It reminds me of like going back to school. It reminds me of wearing like a power suit. It reminds me of a lot of things like that. And this is just so perfect. And I love this because sometimes my nails, a lot of the time now, my nails are on the shorter side. So I love wearing bold colors like this to make them pop and make them dramatic. So that was SMI Cult's Kings and Thieves. Second cream I have is a classic brick red from Essie that I haven't tried yet. This is called Bedrock Roll. This did come out in like a terracotta themed collection years ago. It was really like a nice 8 or 9 piece collection. I only got about 3. Now I'm thinking back, I wish I got all of them. This one is just beautiful on its own. Sometimes I just love to wear creams on its own to show them for the beauty that they are. But sometimes creams can be, you know, kind of on your nails, especially when you're used to wearing indie. So I might just wear this with a topper. I might not. I might just wear one hand with a topper and just have cream on another hand. I haven't decided yet. But this one, I just love these type of colors. They're just so fitting for this time of year, and I haven't worn this one yet, so I gotta. So that was Bedrock Roll. And the very last one I have for you is by Color Club. This is called Talk Dirty to Me. I was gifted this by a friend. This did come out in their mulberry collection. It doesn't have a label on it because, you know, when you get the Color Clubs in those packs, they sometimes don't include the label. So I looked this up, and that's how I found out what the name was. It's a beautiful eggplant purple cream. Gonna look amazing with the gold topper. I'm gonna have to wear this one with the gold topper because I just love purple and gold together. It screams royalty. And, you know, I feel like fall is just the season of royalty. It's just a season of like new beginnings and starting things new, and, you know, trying things you wouldn't normally, even though I wouldn't normally try gold and purple together, but you get what I'm saying. This one, beautiful formula. Color Club has some of the best cream formulas I've used next to Essie, and they're so inexpensive. I just love shades like this, and this would go really well maybe to pair. Has nail art with the C&D Vinylux Plum Paisley because, you know, it's best of both worlds. It has like the jewel tone and then the cream, so might try something like that. But yeah, definitely I love this one. And it's kind of like one of those like forgotten favorites that I had because it doesn't have a label, so I had to kind of remind myself to just remember the ones that you know, I forget about. I shouldn't forget about because it doesn't have a label, but you know, it happens. But that was Color Club's Talk Dirty to Me. Alright guys, that was it for this fall collab. I'm going to link everybody else's videos down in the description box below. Everybody else is already uploaded, so I've watched majority of everybody's, and there's some wonderful inspirations out there and more to just add to that lookbook in the back of my brain. I want to thank everybody that checked in on me and just saw if I was okay. I'm doing alright, just, you know, had to take a break just to kind of recuperate on stuff, but like I said, that's for another video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Take care.